Hey there, Adam Bowles, Director of Golf here at Roaming Bald Resort. Today we're going to go over the back nine here at Bald Mountain. This is number 10, it's a par 4. It's about 400 yards from the back tees. It is a beautiful start to this back nine. We've got the mountains in the backdrop. We do have a creek that runs on the left side of this hole and OB on the right, so we're going to try to control ourselves and hit a straight tee ball. This backside is much more narrow than the front, so we've got to be a little more accurate. That should work out fine. So I've made it to the fairway here at number 10. I've got about 120 yards into the green. As you can see, this is a slightly elevated green. I don't have very much trouble with this one. I just have to make sure I take a little extra club to get it there. Got a big pot bunker on the left. We're going to try to avoid that. And we're going to fire right at the flag. Okay, looks like I've pulled it a little bit, so we're going to be quite a bit a ways from the hole. Okay, we're here at number 10 green. I've left myself probably about 35-foot putt. It's a little downhill. I know it's moving left to right. I've got Bald Mountain over my right shoulder. We talked about that earlier on the front side, how everything does move that way. I want to be aggressive with this putt. It's early in the morning. The greens have a little bit of moisture on them, so they're going to hold the line fairly well. But I want to leave myself an uphill putt, so I'm going to be aggressive with this one. Okay, I've gone past the hole, which was my goal, and I've left myself a little bit of a slider right to left. Again, pace of play. I'm just going to step up and go ahead and give it a try. Okay, and we started off our backside with a good par. Okay, this is number 11 here at Bald Mountain. I've got a beautiful stream over here to my left, and Bald Mountain is over my shoulder. We have a fairly straightforward tee shot, but we have to make sure that we strategize a little bit on this one and make sure we put ourselves in the correct position. Our second shot is to a very elevated green. You always have to take about 2 extra clubs. But for this one, I'm going to take my driver out and I'm going to go at about the 150 marker. Anything around that general area is going to leave me a good shot to the green. All right, I've hit my tee shot here on 11. As you can see in my background, we're doing a little bit of tree work. It might be difficult to hear. They're really not in play. I've got about 150 yards into this green. It is elevated, so again, I'm going to take a little extra club. It doesn't hurt to be safe on this one. You do not want to come up short. All right, should work out. Okay, I've hit a very good shot into this green. I hope to take this opportunity and make a birdie. Go ahead and get it for a good start on this backside. We have a beautiful view in our background. You can see the valley in the distance. You can see number 10 green, and you can see each fairway. It's a wonderful viewing point for our visitors to just take a look at the beauty of the area. Now back to the putt. Got a birdie putt. Looks like it's breaking a little right to left. I'm going to be aggressive with this. If I miss it, it's okay, but you can't make it if you don't get it there. There we go, birdie. Okay, here we are at number 12. It's a par 3 from the back tees. It measures 150 yards. The only danger on this hole is coming up short. Everything will spill back down the bottom. We want to be long on this one if possible. I've got a great aiming point today. The fan is actually lined up with the flag. I'm going to take direct aim at it. Okay, looks like I've come up a little bit short, but I've got a chip shot. Okay, my tee shot on number 12 has come up short. I left myself a chip shot. Luckily, I do have plenty of green to work with. I've selected a 56-degree sand wedge. I'm going to try to get this ball up quick, let it roll out to the hole. Anything within 3 or 4 feet, I would be pleased with. All right, so the shot here is we're going to put the ball in the back of my stance. I'm going to put my hands a little bit forward, and I'm going to try to feel as if the club is just going back and straight through. We're going to let the weight of the club make the ball jump. You do not want to try to hit it. Okay, there you go. Okay, we're here at number 13 at Bald Mountain. All you can see below me here is the landing area. The green is actually located 90 degrees off to the right. There is no way to get to that green from here, so we have to lay back. It is a total placement hole. You have to pick a target and pick a yardage and be as accurate as you can to even have a good shot at the green. It's a very strategic hole. So in the distance you can see the yardage marker, that's actually the 100-yard marker. If I get anywhere near that marker or to the left, I'm going to be happy. That should end up pretty good. Okay, here is my tee ball here on number 13. I've got 100 yards into the green. As you can see, it is well below where we're at right now, so we're going to take a little yardage off. I'm going to play it more like about 75 yards. I've got a downhill shot, which is something you're going to find on this hole. There is a lot of uneven lies, which makes this hole a little more difficult. I've left myself a good position, so I'm happy with it, but I do know I have a tough shot ahead. I want to make sure I go towards the center of the green. All right, there we go. All right, I've hit a nice approach shot into the green. I've left myself about 12 feet to the hole. Can't ask for anything more on this one. I do have a birdie putt. You can see in the background we have a small lake, and the mountain view is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to read this putt. I'm going to crouch down and take a little look at it. Looks like it's going to go a little right to left. Going to aim maybe 2 balls outside the right edge. Again, I want to be aggressive with this stroke. I want to try to make this birdie. I'm not just trying to make par. Okay, I've pushed the putt quite a bit. Left myself a little work for par now. Sometimes that's what happens when you get a little over aggressive. But again, I want to be aggressive on this shot as well. And now par is my goal. All right, there we go. Okay, behind me is number 14 here at Bald Mountain. It's par 4. We've got a beautiful backdrop to look at. We have the mountains. We are a little elevated from the fairway. It should add a little extra yardage to our drive, but accuracy is key here. You can actually miss it a little bit left on this hole, but anything right of that cart path is you're going to end up in the hazard. So again, we're going to try to use our brain a little bit here and control this ball and hit it towards that 150 marker. Okay, it looks like I've hit it a little bit left, but I should be okay. Okay, we're here on 13, down in the fairway. I've actually missed the fairway. I'm lying in the rough. I have about 115 to the hole, pins in the back. Again, this hole doesn't really have any trouble on it except for a small bunker on the right, which should not come into play. I do have a little bit of tree problem over here on my left. As long as I hit the ball straight or come in from the right to left, I should be okay. Again, I got about 115. I'm going to try to hit nice and high and straight. I'm taking a little extra club because I am over here in the rough, and that way I can get the ball there and I'll swing a little smoother. Okay, should be fine. All right, we're here on 13 green. I've missed my goal of hitting it to the back, up onto the upper tier. I'm actually here in the middle of the green, so I've left myself about a 40-foot putt. Now, the chances of me making this putt are not very good. We're looking at maybe 10% at best. So now I've changed my mindset, and now I'm going into a lag mindset. I'm hoping to get this ball within 2-3 feet. Again, it is uphill. The greens are still a little bit moist because it's early in the morning. I want to make sure I give it a good aggressive stroke and get it there as close as I can. Okay, I've got it to the hole. It broke off a little bit more than I thought it would. Have to put that in the memory banks. We're going to walk up and we're just going to finish this putt off and record our par. Titleist. All right, we're here at Bald Mountain, number 15, a par 5. This begins a stretch of the 3 most scenic, prettiest holes out here, I believe. All you can see in the distance is our landing area. You can select anything from a 5-iron to a driver, whatever you feel most comfortable with. Today I'm actually going to hit a driver. I'm going to try to get it to bend a little bit left to right and land softly. My miss on this hole is going to be a little bit left. I'm going to try to stay away from that right side. There is a hazard down there, and there's virtually no relief if you do go down there. Okay, we're out in the fairway, number 15 here at Bald Mountain. As you can see behind me, it's a very beautiful view. You can see 15 green and our walk bridge. You can also see the 16th green in the distance. I've got a downhill shot into this hole, probably 250 yards. So my thought process is, I don't have a lot of wind. I think I can get there. But if I don't, I've got the bunker in the front and I got a little room short and left. So that's going to be my bailout. Okay, it looks like I did miss it where I thought I would. Looks like we got a sand shot. Okay, my second shot has landed me in the green side bunker, which is okay. I'm fine with that. There was a hazard off to the right. I'm glad I missed that. I've got a 56-degree wedge in my hand. I've got to be fairly aggressive on this shot. I do have quite a bit of ground to cover. I'm looking to land it hopefully just on the fringe or just barely on the green. Trying to get this to come out soft. Okay, I've just hit my bunker shot. I'm okay with the result. I've got about 20 feet left of the hole. This is for birdie. I do want to be aggressive with this one again. I've got quite a bit of room past the hole. I feel comfortable coming back for a par putt. I'm going to take a quick read on this one. Slightly downhill, maybe moving a little left to right. Again, I want to be aggressive with this stroke. Make sure I get it there. Okay, so it's just a little bit of a misread. Didn't actually move the way I thought it did, but I left myself a tap in for par, and I'm happy with that. We're here at number 16 at Bald Mountain. This is the most scenic hole here. This is the most memorable hole we have. It is a par 3. I've got about 158 yards to the flag today. The pin's in the middle. As you can see, short is no good, and left's going to put you in a little bit of bunker trouble. So the idea for this hole is to always go straight at the center of the green, or maybe a little bit right. Okay, number 16 here at Bald Mountain. As you can see, this was a scene location for the movie Dirty Dancing. You movie buffs want to go back and check it out and see it. It's actually shot from the back of the green heading up the mountainside and up 15. It's a scene in the movie where it was actually looked at as a putting green. It wasn't actually a hole, it was a putting green, and the mother and father were out putting, and the daughter came up to ask him an important question, and the scene lasted approximately a minute, but it is kind of the claim to fame for this golf course. 16th green here at Bald Mountain. I've missed it a little bit to the right. I've got an uphill putt. I can be semi-aggressive with this. Again, getting out of here with a par would be fine with me. Again, this is our Dirty Dancing scene location hole. As you can see behind me, this is actually the direction that the movie was filmed from. So you movie buffs can go out there and check that out. Not so much a lag mindset on this one, as just trying to be aggressive. All right, we're just going to tap this in for par. There we go. Number 17 here at Bald Mountains, par 4. It is my favorite golf hole on the course. This tee shot may seem a little daunting from up here, but as you play the course a few times, you'll know that there's actually a lot more room down there than it looks. Your aim is going to be at that bunker and then a little bit right. There is a ton of room off to the right on this hole. All right. Okay, we're down in the fairway here at number 17. I've got about 150 yards in, maybe 155 to that flag. As you can see, this is a very well guarded green. We have a huge flare bunker up on the right side, and then we have the trout stream running through the middle of the boulders. So it can be a little bit of an intimidating shot. The focus here is to make sure you hit it long enough that if you do miss, you're just a little bit past the hole, which is not going to hurt you. So I'm looking directly at the flag. I'm going to put a little bit extra on this to make sure I get it there. Okay, here we are, 17th green. I've left myself, again, quite a long putt. Apparently I'm working on my lag putting today. It looks like I've got about 35 feet to the hole. It is going to play a little bit uphill, and it's going to move off right to left fairly quickly as it gets closer to the hole. Again, the lag mindset is to get it within 2-3 feet of the hole and get our par. Okay, it didn't break like I thought it would. That's okay. I still got the pace fairly well. Now I don't have much of a putt left for par. You can just get up and line up and go. There we go. Okay, we're here at number 18 of Bald Mountain. It's our finishing hole. It's a par 5, plays around 500 yards, actually a little bit longer than that because it does bend off to the left with a little bit of a dog leg. The miss on this hole is to go a little bit left. Anything right is going to get caught up in these tree canopies and possibly off to the road. Should work out fine. Okay, we're here in the fairway, number 18, Bald Mountain. I've hit a good drive. I want to take advantage of it now. I've got about 165 yards into the green. If I hit a good shot into it, I've got a great chance at eagle, but I should get out of this one with a birdie. The mindset for this hole, it's very flat. There's not a lot of trouble. There's a huge pot bunker on the left, so we're going to try to avoid that. We're going to play center to the green and maybe a little bit to the right. Okay, I've missed the green to the left. I got a little too aggressive. I'd love to get up and down for a birdie, but I really need to get out of here with a par. This particular shot that I have to play, I've got to get the ball up quick. I've got a 56-degree wedge. I'm going to simulate a bit of a bunker shot, put it up forward in my stance, open the club face, and try to get the club head to slide through. And this greenside grass, I shouldn't have a problem getting through it. Okay, there we go. Okay, looks like I got a birdie putt now. I'm hoping to finish my round off with something I can remember. Here at Bald Mountain, we have a beautiful golf course. We're in fantastic shape right now. We hope you come out and visit us soon. If I make this birdie putt, I'll be heading to Legends afterwards for a little bit of pizza. Titleist.